let's talk about a movie that has really good VFX. Let's face it. Comes to Zack Snyder and working with his crew. It's pretty good. Now, they worked long hours. Let's just say. I mean, I remember I had Brian Hirota, I had DJ on, and they talked about how it was it was a photo finish when it came to doing Zack Snyder's Justice League, restoring what was already worked on, and then finishing some of that stuff, and then of course adding new VFX to the additional photography. It was a crunch. But let's face it, when you see that flash sequence, it's just it's art. It's beautiful. It should be painted on a ceiling of a church. It really should. It's pure fucking art. It's pure art. But it's because Zack knows what he wants and knows how to work with his crew. And that's what he did. But yes, we have new numbers, guys. We have The Insider that brought up this article right here that crunched some more numbers when it came to in-demand streaming. From Justice League to Encanto, the most in-demand movies of the last year show how box office isn't the only measurement of a movie's popularity. Duh. So they have it broken down right here. The research firm Parrot Analytics recently launched Movie Demand, a metric that measures the engagement and popularity of films beyond the box office. And we've heard of Parrot before. So basically, when it comes to here, Parrot Analytics, how its demand measurements reflects blah, 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 engagement. The company provided Insider with a list of the most in-demand movies from July 1st of 2021 to June 30th of 2022. So this is what's happening right there. The movies are a mix of theatrical exclusives, streaming exclusives, and the movies that were released simultaneously in both formats. So number 10 was Encanto right there, and it had a 36.95. Black Widow, 37.66. And there's Zack Snyder's Justice League. Number 8 when it came to that with a 36.95. Luca, of course, 38.81. Godzilla vs. Kong, a little better, 39.46. Turning Red, of course. A lot of people watch that on streaming, which kind of makes you wonder, like, why didn't they put Lightyear on streaming? It would have probably done better. The Batman did fairly well, too, with 41.31 demand ranking right there. I know people are saying, like, hey, what? Yeah, there's people, certain people want to say that movie bombed. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Bailey, for the $1. Appreciate that. Eternals did fairly well. 41.95. Venom Let There Be Carnage was number 2, 45.97. And then, of course, naturally, Spider-Man No Way Home, 99.97. Breaking the data down by quarter reveals more movies that consumers heavily engaged with, even if they underwhelmed at the box office. So this is other stuff, too, when it came to quarter 3. And yes, underwhelmed at the box office, these movies right here. And this is where everything's rearranged. Zack Snyder's Justice League still number 8 right there. So still in the top 10. Suicide Squad, though, makes an appearance right there when it comes to streaming. When it came to quarter 3 of 2021. Mortal Kombat, of course, makes its appearance in number 10 right there. Interesting. And then, of course, Space Jam also as well. F9, the Fast Saga. Yeah. Q4 2021 showed the power of theatrical window and driving demand, and reflected studios' shift back to embracing the window, as over half of the most in-demand movies were exclusively in theaters. Exclusive! So we have in-demand movies, quarter 4 2021. This one, Venom, actually took the number 1 spot. Interesting. And look at Zack Snyder's Justice League just holding that number 8 spot. Number 8, still in top 10. That's all we can ask for, I guess. But then, of course, we have Dune. We have No Time to Die. We have Shang-Chi right here. So it's very much holding up right there. And then it says the first quarter of 2022 was dominated by Spider-Man No Way Home, of course, the biggest movie worldwide, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, naturally, that was number 1. But guess what? Quarter 1, 2022, guess what got bumped up 2 spots? Zack Snyder's fucking Justice League. That's right. Look at that. Beating Godzilla vs. Kong, beating Venom Let There Be Carnage, and beating James Bond. Not too shabby. Batman. The Batman, of course, number 4. So, hey, it bumped up. It bumped up. You love to see it. You love to see it. Demand in quarter 2. This shows word of mouth can drive demand, not just box office returns. The Northman. Disappointment. But guess what? the Northman right there. Right there. Now, in quarter 2, we don't have Zack Snyder Justice League. Sadly. A lot more movies came out. But look at the Batman. The Batman bumped up to number 2. Then, of course, we have Multiverse of Madness. It's word of mouth. Oh, this is theaters. This is because this is theaters, right? But was a high demand suggesting it could be. Okay, this is potential. Sorry, this is potential of what. Because obviously Top Gun Maverick, not there yet. But this is like the potential that we haven't got these numbers yet. So Zack Snyder Justice League still might be in quarter 2 numbers. So don't worry too much. But there's a potential that, movies like The Northman will get a second life when it comes to streaming. And then, of course, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hopefully that gets some good streaming numbers too, now that that's out. So there we go. So we'll see. But it's just nice that the numbers that we have since last year, Zack Snyder's Justice League in the top 10, mainly in the number 8 spot, and then it got bumped up at the beginning of this year to number 6. So it just kind of shows you right there. And I love the fact that the Batman is holding also strong streaming numbers too. So cheers to that, guys. That's right. Good shit. I wonder what Thor's going to end up getting when it comes to streaming numbers. All I know is it'll look better on a smaller screen. Yeah, that's something Taika Waititi would probably say. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, look better on my, on your smaller screen. Look better on your phone. Actually, Thor: Love and Thunder will look better on your phone. Look better on a fucking Game Boy Color. Anyways, let's see here."